Hi, I'm Porter Truitt and I'm in the 8th grade. Today I'm making Marvelous Make-Ahead meatballs. I love making Marvelous Make-Ahead meatballs. I love the meals that you can add the meatballs to, including Swedish meatballs and spaghetti and meatballs. Both of those are two of my very favorite THM meals. So, with this, I'm going to give you some tips on how to make this Marvelous Make-Ahead meatballs. So, one tip is you want to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. And you also want to get all of your ingredients out so that it can speed up the process. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first ingredient we're adding is okra. We are adding 4 cups of okra. Okay, we have our food processor here. We're going to add 4 cups of okra. We're going to dump it in, and we're going to blend it into a snow-like powder. Oh, we've done that, which I think we let the okra sit out too long. I ended up pureeing it instead of making it into a powder. It should taste the same though. Okay, so now we are going to take the lid off. We are going to add, we're going to add the apple cider vinegar. Okay, I have all of my ingredients pre-measured, so let's add the apple cider vinegar. Okay, now we are going to add 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Like this. Okay. So with these, you're gonna have the whole can. Okay. Well done. Okay, that's all the tomato paste. Now we're going to add 1 rounded tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. So now that we've added our salt, we're going to add 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. And we've added all of that. Now we're going to add 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I got the onion powder. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to we're going to add the pepper. Okay. Now that we've added the pepper, we are going to add, I got my 1/3 cup of bacon blend. We are adding the Parmesan cheese right here. This is half a cup. Okay. Oops, I forgot the just gelatin. Okay, yeah, I got my just gelatin here. Okay, now we're going to add the nutritional yeast. Right here, nutritional yeast. Okay, we got 1 teaspoon of basil and oregano, 1 teaspoon of each. I put them both into the same thing to save space. Okay, so we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of parsley. Okay, add that. Now we are adding 3/4 cup of egg whites right here. Okay. Got our egg whites. And now we are going to put the lid back on. We gotta put the cover on and... Okay, so now we have this done. Before I dump that into the meat and get my hands dirty, I'm going to spray 4 cookie sheets. You can spray them with coconut oil spray, or I am subbing in avocado oil spray today, so you can either spray it with coconut oil spray or avocado spray. So I'm going to spray my 4 sheets. Can be fun. This was pretty fun so far. So, okay, so now I'm going to take the sauce we just made. I am going to put it with my meat. Okay, so after you're done with this, you're going to have to get your hands a little dirty. It's really fun though, and I love it when I get to make my hands get really messy, and it's really fun, and that's one of the reasons I love making this, is it's such a fun dish to make. Okay. So I just gotta finish adding the sauce. Okay, so we're going to knead the meat and the sauce together, which this is 8 pounds of ground beef, so it's an S version of Marvelous Make-Ahead meatballs. Okay, so I got all of it in. So you're gonna set that off to the side. And now, make sure you have clean hands, and then you're gonna start making a mess. Okay, here we go. Okay, now that we're done with doing this, we have mixed the sauce and meat together very well. You're going to start shaping golf ball sized meatballs. Okay? So that would be a good meatball, and you're going to place them on your tray. Oh, it got a little too big. Yeah, because you don't want too big, because then it won't cook as well. Okay, there we go. Golf ball sized meatball. Okay, Something I love about THM is you can make so many meals, and for those who don't like veggies, you can make a meal full of veggies like this one with okra, and you can't taste it. It tastes too good with all the flavors. Okay, so let's make some meatballs. Okay, so once you put them all onto a pan, we are going to put them in the oven, and we are going to sear them for 10 minutes in the oven. Then we will pull them out, and we will then add water or broth. We are going to be adding broth, and then we cook them for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, add our last one, set the timer, 10 minutes. Then we'll add the broth and cook it. See you in 10. So the timer just went off. So I'm going to take them out. Oh, it's hot. Okay. Once you have all of them out, you're going to add your broth, and then you have to reduce the temperature to 350. Okay. Woo, it's really hot because you want it to cool down to 350. And then you're going to take your broth and you're going to pour 1 cup broth or water. We're using broth because it makes the meatballs more flavorful. 1 cup broth. And you're going to do this to all 4. Get another cup and do it to the other ones as well. Now that I got the broth on all 4 of these, you have to put them back into the oven, which cools down to 350. And you want to cook them for 20 to 25 minutes. Don't be afraid to ask for help putting them into the oven. We don't want anybody getting burned. Okay? So I'm going to put the first one into the oven. Okay? I gotta grab this. And you gotta be super careful because you don't want to spill. You don't want to ruin this dish. Okay? And you don't want to get burned. Okay, set the timer for 25 minutes. We chose to do 25 because we have a little bit bigger than normal meatballs, and we want to make sure they're cooked. Okay, we're gonna wait the 25. We'll see you in 24. We're back. It's been 25 minutes, and we are going to pull the finished meatballs out of the oven. Oh, look at them. They're so good. Be careful. It still has broth on it. Don't want to spill. Look at that. Those look delicious. Okay, time to pull the rest out. Pulled all 4 out. They are now ready to eat. But make sure to cool them off first because they are really, really hot. So, let's eat. Okay, I made a plate for me and I made a plate for my sister to try. Hi. Okay, I got my plate of meatballs here, and now it's time to taste test. Want to make sure, because they're super hot because they just came out, that they're not too hot by blowing on them. Okay, let's try them. They're so good. Okay, this recipe is amazing. You can find this recipe on page 208 of the Trim Healthy Table. Bye, thanks for watching.